This is Mary with Tammy at MKG. We're here to talk about our weekly challenge for the boot camp. Week 1, we are going over logging food, attending class, and making goals. So that is your week 1 fitness challenge, and we're going to review how to log
Tammy and Mary again, and we are going to show you how to log into MyFitnessPal, and this is what you're going to be using to log your food and exercise, and this is where the coaches are going to be able to view it every week. So, a couple things. The app is free. You can either download it on your smartphone device, which I highly recommend, or you can look it up on the internet, and you just go to MyFitnessPal, type that in, click on it, and it'll bring it up. Mary's going to show you how to set up a profile and how to log in. So go ahead, Mary.
All right, so you either sign up with Facebook or with your email. I'm already signed up, so I'm going to log in. It's got my information, logging in. So the first thing you want to do is you want to add your profile. So you just follow the prompts, add information like your weight, your goals, all that stuff.
Really important, you guys, that you want to also put in what your how much weight you want to lose every week, which is naturally you want to only lose anywhere from 1/2 to 2 pounds max. Second thing is you want to make sure that you also put in your activity level, because this is how they're going to guesstimate how many calories you need to eat in a day. So if you're really active, put very active. If you're not, put that in. So, and this is a guesstimation. A coach can also help you figure that out as well. If you go to My Home, which is the main page, you'll see your daily summary. Mary's got hers already set up. So you'll see a line that says goal, food, then a minus sign, exercise, and then an equal, which is net. So your goal every day, you'll have so many calories that you're supposed to consume. And if you do exercise, it's going to add or subtract from that number. And your goal is to make sure that you come out as 0. So you don't want to over-exercise and not consume enough food. And vice versa, you don't want to not exercise and consume a lot of food. So you want it to equal 0. So every time you exercise, it's going to subtract from that number so you can eat more. And every time you eat something, it's going to add to that number. Does that make sense? So Mary's going to show you how to add food.
All right, so I already added a few things for this today for breakfast. I'm going to add something else here just so you can see how it's done. I've been doing this off and on for a while, so I've kind of have a database set up. So I'm going to choose a yam. Let's see, add checked. And then bam, there it is. It's on my list of foods for breakfast. You can also go in and search. So you can search the database, you can do that. And if it's not in there, you can create a food item. Let's see. And let's go to exercise. We'll show you how to set up an exercise to enter in your exercise. So add exercise. And for the boot camp, it's either going to be kickboxing or we like to enter circuit. For the strength training portion, so circuit training general. How long? 60 minutes. Add exercise.
And based on your weight, and it will guesstimate how many calories you burned. And once again, this is a guesstimation. On average, you can also use a heart rate monitor to monitor how many calories you burn that way and manually enter that in instead. But as you notice, Mary put in circuit training, so now she's consumed 301 calories of food, but she's also exercised 425 calories, right, Mary? Today?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so it subtracted that. So she has a negative number, which means she can still eat more food today to stay within that goal 1560 calories. So your coaches can also help you with this. It's kind of a weird add subtract thing. But once again, you don't want to undereat. So you got to fuel your body, but you don't want to overeat as well. If you end up doing other exercises throughout the week, let's say you go for a walk, you could add that exercise in. If you go walking around Green Lake, that counts. If you help someone move, that can actually count as well. Anything that makes you active, you can look for different exercises in the database. You can also create your own. So it's a neat app. It even asks you like if you walked fast, slow, guesstimation on the pace. So last thing is, in order for your coaches to find you, we want to make sure that you either look for your coach or accept your coach as your friend. So Mary's going to show you where you would do that as far as looking for people.
So you go to settings. Then you want to go to privacy settings. So initially it's going to be myself only, but you're going to want MyFitnessPal members only. And that way your coach can view your food profile and make sure that you're eating right and give you any feedback that you might need in order to have a full balanced nutritional meal every meal. So if you're heavy on the carbs or heavy on the fat, then your coach can talk to you about that and help you adjust.
And then last thing is you want to go and go under community and look for your coach.
Find members. You can enter in their email address or their username and then do a search. So for example,
you got an extra F.
Oh, okay. So for example, I'm mary.lang@mkgcl.com. Enter in my email address, do a search. Okay. And then you should be able to find me.
All right. Any questions? Please ask your coaches. You look for an email. They should be sending out an email to you requesting to be your friend on MyFitnessPal. So please sign up right away on that and also turn in your goals by the end of the week. And we'll see you next week.